If you've ever wanted to bring your erudite wizard on day one of a new TLP server on to the other side of the continent, over to Freeport, this video is for you. As you know, it's very, very difficult to get over and out of Toxulia and this side of the continent until people are porting or until you have invisibility. And in a wizard's case, invisibility doesn't come along till level 16. That's right. Enchanters get it at level 4, but you've got to wait a long time to do it. And it's too long to wait out here. You'll have to wait for somebody to do ports and wait for people to do Spirit of Wolf. It'll be quite a while before you can do it. So we're going to do that today. We're going to go all the way. And the route I'm going to take is through Kinos, West Karana, North Karana, and then I'm going to go through Lake Rathe here. It is a very, very dangerous run. In fact, there's a good chance that we may get caught. I would say about a 30 to 50% chance. And I'm going to go over all the key danger points, areas you need to look for, and things you got to watch out for. But there's a couple points that are just very, very chancy, I'll say. So we're going to go over that and show you how to do it. There's the city of Erudin right here. Let me go ahead and show you. This is a level 1 wizard. The reason why you would be doing this is because the erudite has the best stats. As you can see, the intelligence is 154. It's awesome experience. Awesome intelligence. This will mean you have more mana to nuke. It'll also mean you'll learn skills much, much faster. Now for this trip and for the camera here, I've gotten the Helot's skull helm. You will not get this, but I want to put it on when it gets dark because it has the effect of serpent sight. And this is just so the video doesn't turn out so horrible, because believe me, when we get through some of the zones at night like the Firot, it's going to be so dark, and I don't want it to be that way. I want at least for it to look decent, let's say. So okay, so here we are. We're over here. We're going to be leaving Erudin. We went and turned in our thing, got our Guildmaster, got this here, and we're ready to go. I wanted to start here so we can shorten the video a little bit. Okay, so let's head up there and hop on the pad. I believe it is, oh, here's one thing you may want to do before you even do it. And you want to get the mail here and interested and Kinos, and get this first because you're going over there. If you're curious about this quest, you can do this quest repeatedly and as little as 3 minutes each time, and you get 6 gold each time. So you should probably do this because you're going to be going by there anyway. But make sure you check out that video. First quest you should do in a TLP, and it will tell you how to do it. Now that we're here, let's go here, and we're going to run it out to here. You want to at least get the soul binder here. And the reason why you want to do that is because if you don't, you're going to end up back in the forest and you have to run it if you fail. So make sure you bind the soul right there. We're going to try to do this at key points. It's a long run. If you find that it's getting slow, or we're going through West Karana, it's taking forever and a day, just increase the speed of the video or fast forward to the key points. Key points should be somewhere in Lake Rathe here. There's one really dangerous point. Rathet Mountains. Firot will be very difficult. Anything with swamp. All those zones are treacherous. The reason why I'm not going through East Karana and then going into the gorge and Runny Eyes, because you have to do that with Inviso. There's almost no way you're going to make it through Runny Eye. And High Keep, you will never make it through up through High Keep unless people are fighting there. If you're doing this at a higher level, that's okay. You won't have a problem. There'll be people fighting there and you can make your way through. But if you want to be the first one through on the first day, this is how to do it. So I figured this is better to show it this way from the beginning, as if you were the first person on the server within an hour or 15 minutes. Hail this person here. You're going to go to Aird's Crossing. Okay, so now that you're at Arid's Crossing, turn around, and from here, hail this person, and you're going to Kinos. Okay, now that you've landed in Kinos, this is still a safe city. We're pretty much safe. Everything is going to be okay, and I'm going to show you where to turn this into. So here you go. As you can see, it's getting a little dark here. I'm going to go this way here. And I'm pretty sure the wizards are okay with the faction. They're dubious, so you should be okay here. If you're a necromancer and you're trying to make this run, that's going to be a problem, because the necromancers, I believe, are KOS, means kill on sight, and that's going to be super hard to get through here. You probably need Inviso to get through this here, and yeah, I don't know how you're going to do that. So this one here, we're going to go here, and this is the person we turn it into. We're going to do this, and this quest, as you can see, has given me 6 gold right here. So now that we have the 6 gold, this is we're ready to go, and might as well make a little while you can. Let's take off the labels. The exit to North Kinos is right there. We are right here, so we're right around the corner. So let's go and hit the zone right here. Okay, into North Kinos we go, and we're getting ready to take the next step out. And we're okay. We're going to head right out of here. If you're a monk or a human, you can also do this same run. You won't need to go this far. This is a little hard to get here. So if you're not sure, you can do zone connection to Kinos Hills, but there should be a way to get there. It's so confusing. There it is. You hit the height filter. We're gonna have to go this way. Height filter is your friend. And like this. Okay, there we go. And there's Fippy Darkpaw's corpse. We gotta watch out for Fippy Darkpaw. Let's go ahead and zone into Kinos Hills. It's getting dark right now, so it's almost, let's put this on so you can see. This is much better, because the video is going to be dark anyway. So let's go like this here. And we got some company here, but don't worry, we can outrun them. Yeah, so yep. Okay, so we made it this far. Make sure you keep your shield up at all times. Also keep a little bit of mana ready, because you may need the mana here to nuke. There will be various times where it's important to nuke. It's safe to sit here for a while, get your mana up. The way we're going to go now is we're going to take this off. We're going to head to the right. We're going to try to scale the wall, and this is the way to West Karana. Okay, so a little more mana. We may need to fight a level 1. When we get into West Karana, it doesn't matter. But if you get hit by something and you have to fight it, you can go ahead and do that. We'll be ready to pull out in just a moment. Okay, so here we go. Let's head out, and it's time to go. As you can see here, we're slow as molasses, but that's all right. And none of this stuff should be aggressive towards us, except for, let's see, what do we have here? We have decaying skeletons. Those are fine. Going right for this here for West Karana. Okay, there's the guards. And this is a other guy, necromancer. Just keep on going. And so far so good. We're coming up to the long part of the journey here, the real long part. It's a long, this next zone is huge, totally huge. Yep, apprehensive. If you want to make this trip a lot easier, I can recommend two things. Or if you want to make it a guaranteed success, let me show you once we zone. Okay, so a couple of things you can do. If you don't want to take any chances, you can go ahead and get these two potions. The two potions I recommend are the Bottle of Speed. This gives you Spirit of Wolf. You could pretty much run through anything. You also should get this one, Bottle of Buoyancy. This will allow you to fly over water. These two, if you spend 200 Daybreak cash, this will guarantee that you get through on the first shot. And it's a great way to go. I mean, it'll speed the trip up, and it'll guarantee you make it. But if you don't have the Daybreak cash, then you got to do it this way. So here we go on our nice slow trip. Look at how big this zone is. It's a gigantic zone. We're going to go towards the bottom of the zone and try to hug the beach along the way. This is going to be really, really long, super long. And to give you an idea how long the zone is, it's just unimaginably long. But it goes back to a day when they made these long zones like this. You won't see those guys on a TLP. And this guy's indifferent. Let's turn the corner right here and hug the wall. We're going to go all the way down here. It's a long, we've deviated a little bit, just stay along the wall like this. It's a real big open zone, nothing here. And for this part, if you're doing it, you can just go on autopilot and hit the numlocks key and just keep running. You can see how long it takes without Spirit of Wolf. But it is a high risk run with high reward. You'll be one of the first few Rudites over on the other side of the continent. And like I said, if you've got the 200 Daybreak cash to spare, by all means go for this. Because a lot of people don't make erudites because they figure, well, it's too far away, but no, you can do it. And once you're on the other side of the continent, you can get a mule to go ahead and buy your spells and send the spells over to you. You don't have to actually go back and get it, but later on at level 5, when you get Origin, it'll send you back there anyway. So you have your bind spot here, and over there it's the best of both worlds. Now when you get down here, you got to check everything. Just got to be really, really careful. Don't take any chances because there's so many different mobs up here, and I don't know the exact mobs, which ones are KOS and which aren't. I only know a few of the dangerous points out there, so it's going to be an adventure for me too. So let's see what we have down here. This is a shoreline. As long as you stay along the shoreline, should be okay. Make sure you set your view distance. There, get the far clipping plane, set it to max. So you can see out there, so you can see any potential hazards. So far, nothing here. There's a person. Dubious. Okay, this is dubious. Okay, you're good. So they're all dubious, so you can make it through here. You don't have to worry about anything. Just keep on trucking. Stay close to this shoreline. Stay close to the water here. You don't have to worry about anything. This part here will probably take 20 minutes to go, 10-20 minutes to go all the way down there. So once again, once you get into the lower part, about right here, you can set it on autopilot and drive your way all the way through. So long drive. Put some music on, read a book, play another game, but it's going to be a long one. Right around here, I'd recommend putting your shield up. Although if anything hits you here, you're finished, basically. One thing you can do if you want to, you can practice your swimming in here if you want. You can go like this. And this is always nice. It's really slow, but you will need better swimming eventually when you hit Lake Rathe here, so you can do this and see what happens. You can see there's nothing underwater there. You have your air remaining here, and We're not getting any skill up, so let's get out of the water. There's somebody up here and a farmer. He's dubious. Good. Check everything. And we can put on the labels here now. Now you can see where some of the NPCs are. These are usually quest NPCs. Okay, we can take the mask off there because it's daytime. Another farmer. Okay, this guy. Another indifferent guy, that's good. Undead runes up to the left, so stay down here. You can see the wizard spires are over here. Someday you'll be able to port into there. And so far, so good. We're zoning into North Karana. Okay, so we made it in North Karana. You can see first time in here. So same deal here, you want to stay close to the shoreline. Watch out for these other guys up here. Things change when you get out here. It may not be as obvious. You should be able to go through the guards without any problem. Apprehensive, which is good, and apprehensive, so all good there. So if you need to rest, this is a good place to rest. Otherwise, continue zoning into South Karana. Once again, like I like to mention, if you have invisibility, you can go through high keep, which is a lot more direct. There are other problems associated with that. If you have Spirit of Wolf, shoot, you can go either way and just run everything. Okay, so for South Karana, the way we want to do it is we want to go to the western edge and go all the way down and hug the western edge. When you go through the middle, you run the risk of lions and things like that attacking you, and you don't want that, so take the safe way. This is another gigantic zone, which is will take a long time to cross. Make sure you don't fall, because you'll take enough damage to kill you. Keep in mind you only have 36 hit points, so if you take falling damage, that's pretty much it. You can kill yourself just by falling. You keep a lookout here. Maybe you'll see Quillmane. If you're feeling frisky, you can go right down the middle, but otherwise I would suggest taking the wall here. It takes a little bit longer, but at least you'll be safe. Time to put the shield back up. Not that it's going to help, but you never know. Sometimes if a mob comes after you, if you get right up on a hill, it'll go away and it'll path away, like there's bugs in the pathing. It'll force it to go the other way. So those are things you can do. Oops, what do we have here? Shadow Wolf, he's indifferent, thank goodness. It's good they have newbie mobs out here. Really be careful. It's good to know which characters are KOS to you and which are not. Okay, so far so good. Getting the edge here. Once again, we got the... Whoops, that is not what we want to see. Oh, he's amazing. He's indifferent. And I don't have Inviso on. That's really amazing. So they like erudites, I guess. Maybe we got a little bit of lion blood in us. Go up the wall for full safety here. Okay, there we go. We got another thing. Miss Wolf, okay, he's alright, level 4. We'd still get killed by him, but if he were to attack us, we'd go up the wall, and he might path away, far enough away, and because there's bugs and him going up a wall. And then you would just camp out and come back to clear the aggro list. Little crack in the wall, make sure you don't hit it too high, you may fall. Okay, there we go. Long ride here. But I think in about an hour it can be done. Look at this is dangerous. You could fall, take falling damage from that. So don't stay too high up the wall. Something like this is good. You can see we have a long way to go. So Thunderfoot is a name that's out there. Don't see him. I don't even know if I'm going to make it through this, so it's for me it's risky. It takes time to make these videos, especially this one. You know, I don't know if I'm going to make it through the knoll camp in Lake Rathe here or through the Freeport. I already know that the Freeport, there's 2 bouncers at the bridge, and those 2 bouncers alternate on both sides. They could outright kill me. And it's just a timing issue, a real crap shot. You can't go in the water. It's probably the most difficult spot. Also, Rathet Mountains has a lot of hazards too. For example, there's a lot of roamers like lizardmen and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's impossible to make it the run, but the only way to find out is to actually try it, because you can't try it with a higher level character, mainly because the aggro is different. They won't attack high level characters, but low level characters draw so much aggro, and the aggro radius is so large that it changes. And if I do find out that we can't, and I do find out that you need Spirit Wolf, then I'll just change this to, well, you do need Spirit Wolf and you need the Lev potion. So far, so good. But the first test is coming right up. Once we zone into Lake Rathe here, you're going to see a big test. Nice and quiet on the western wall. Whoa. Okay, so some aviacs there, indifferent. This guy here is indifferent. Check all these guys here. I don't know who they are. Master. Nope, he's somebody else. So interesting. So this is probably a quest encounter right here. Aviac Ruffian. Approach with caution. There's another one over there. You never know. You can go up higher like this. If you get vertical distance on them, it still is the same. Basically, you need about 50 distance to be out of their aggro range. But it's hard for you to see what 50 distance would be. So just consider the maximum. When they made the game, they purposely didn't put mobs right against the wall. And they did that because they didn't want things to get bugged or get stuck. So they're going to usually put stuff just far enough away on the wall that you don't get aggro from it. So that gives you a little bit of room to slide through against the wall. Around this time, if you come in on day one and you're doing this run, there will be nobody out here, nobody to help you. You're all on your own. This is going to be one big adventure. Might be the most exciting adventure of the whole TLP server for you, in fact. Here we go. Coming into the first dangerous spot, first checkpoint as I call it, or Lake Rathe here. It's a very dangerous spot. If you go at night, the gnolls turn undead. I would recommend going in the daytime. That's just my preference. I feel that the daytime is a little easier. I don't know if it makes any difference. We're going to find out real quick. Okay, so here we are. This is the first big test. And I mean big test. Okay, so what we have here is we have a gnoll camp. And the only way to get through the gnoll camp is to get along the right side here. And I'm going to show you why. Because on the left side, there are way too many gnolls. Okay, here we go. We're coming up on it. And let me show you here. They're all KOS. Look at they'll basically one-hit you. So the two that you have in question are, you have this guy over here, the guard, who is 16. You have this guy over here, which is 17. The trick to it is, if you can get close enough to the wall and get above them, you can make it over. Then after you do that, you get into the water out here. If we make it, I don't know if we will, and you can go along, swim around here, go along the edge, get all the way to this part here where the two ogre camps are, and go through the middle. And that's going to be crazy here. So let's give this a try. Let's get close enough to the wall. You don't want to end up ducking by running into the tree. That will increase the aggro. And let's see, where is this wall here? Should be right about here. Go like this. There's our wall. See how we're high up above here? And this is a tree up there. So we're going to go a little bit to the left of the tree, but we're going to hug everything. Now notice here, we're not in aggro range. We can't go around it. Can't go through the top here. There's no way to do this here. So we got to slip around it real quick. Made it. That's the first death check right there. And what I mean is that can be definitely a death here. Now you have this guy down here. This is also a big problem too. When you do this, you want to get far enough out into the water, like way out here, and go around him because he can see you. You also have, as you can see, this guy. So what you want to do is come down here all the way out to the edge here. And it gets a little steep, but you want to get as far away from those guys as possible. So you can see where he is. We're going to make an L all the way. We're going to swim out into the middle of the water. Here we go, we're surfacing. Let's go ahead and come out about into the middle of the water. We're going to get as far away as we can. And we want to make a lot of distance. As you can see, he's KOS to us. You can stop right here, take a look back, and there it is. So we're pretty far away from him. You don't want to go to the other side. There's camps over there. So now that we're lined up, let's go ahead and swim out this way. We should be far enough away, but let's just put a little more distance between them. Don't take any chances. And this is why I say it's a good time to practice your swim. And if you want to go underwater, so you can go underwater, let's take a look. See if you get it just right. You don't have anything to worry about under there. So here, since you're level 1, it probably doesn't increase the swim at all. And if you want to just be casual about it, just go ahead and put it in swim mode and go all the way. Some people like to speed it up and run along the edge, but there are NPCs up there. I'm not sure exactly what the faction is, but we can do that, and then you can run along the edge there. So we've now cleared this camp. Maybe we'll try to do that. Now this test here, it's nothing compared to the next test we have. The next test is possibly a flip of a coin. We'll see. It all depends on what the wildlife cons to us. When we get into Freeport, there's going to be a lot of wildlife. I don't know if the wildlife is KOS to us. If it is, then we're going to have another thing coming. And we have the 2 guards that are alternating on the bridge. We're going to have to run it past them and make it all the way up. Got to watch out here. There should be some more NPCs. Don't know what they are. First time for me doing this run, so it's scary. Okay, let's see what this guy is. He's indifferent. Good. He won't nuke us. Okay, this area you'll have to swim through, not letting us go up the side. Okay, we'll just swim it around. That's what they want. That's what we'll do. In the meantime, you can look underwater. You can see it's totally safe underwater. Just keep on going over here. You have an orc camp up there. The destination for us is right about there, right between the island and this here, so we might as well just stay in the water. I don't want to get too close to the orc camp. And this is going to take a while. When you get to the orc camp over there, you want to, like I mentioned, you want to go somewhere in the middle. There are orc camps and a bandit camp on both sides, so they are KOS to you. You can look under the water just like this, and you can see it's totally safe. This is going to take a long time. So fast forward the video, play it on a faster speed, you can do that, or skip ahead. In the meantime, you can check the timer, see how long it takes. Keep in mind, some people are going to be out there over in Freeport leveling up. They may not get too far, but by the time you get to them, they may not be too far ahead of you. Almost there. Remember, that's a bandit camp right there, so be careful there. Almost there. See what our swim skill is. Swimming is 5 out of 5. If you gain a level, it'll make it a lot easier. So you get to level 2 before you come out here, you have 10 in swimming still. Let's make it just slightly faster, but not fast enough. Now you can see why you need the levitate, because the levitate will allow you to fly right over this and speed up your travel considerably. Okay, here we go. We're landing. And we're going to run it right through the middle. As usual, always check. Like, don't just run up there, look this way, look that way. You should be okay. And here we go. I'm going to run right through here. Straight on through. Into the Rathe Mountains we go. This is a tricky spot too. This zone has a couple really big dangers, and you have to be patient. Very, very patient. Plays like one of those video games that you have to get the timing just right. Okay, now we're in. So, time to put on the mask. So you can also do this in the daytime. There we go. Get a little better visibility. I believe the time of day is changing, and should be getting close to night. You can see the sky changing. Now, the thing with this zone is you have a couple danger spots right around the Sucor point. That's a dangerous area over here, so you got to be careful about that. There's some lizard men right around here, but once you get over to this area, it should be okay for the first section. And then there's roamers you have to watch out for. So let's go ahead and peek out there and take a look. Once again, you want to stay on the high on the left side of the wall here. You can see, you may not be able to see it, there's dangerous stuff out there. And we want to cut across this opening. And from here we want to get across to the other side there. Make sure you look around, sometimes there's bad guys here. Sometimes there's a Cyclops, be really careful. Okay, we're going to drop the map, we're going to look around. This guy's just an NPC. This is a generally semi-safe area because there's merchants here. So we're going to go up this wall here, try to get a little height. And now we have a difficult part ahead of us. What happens in this zone is that we have a, you can see where we are, a little tunnel, a pathway, a canyon we have to go through. And right around here, there's usually some KOS mob in there somewhere along the way. So you got to keep your eyes open. Okay, that guy you see there, that is Obsidian Drake. He's okay. So there's another Drake or something else that is in his place. So you may get something else that's aggro on you. So just be careful. This guy just happens to not be KOS to us, which is a good thing. But see how we stay up the side here? What you have to do is wait for him to pass. Say that was a Cyclops, you'd wait for him to pass. And then after that, you go in right like this. Up here they have these big beetles. We'll see what they are to us. When you come on this side, stay on this side here. There's also an opening. You'll see this opening down here below the mailbox. That's a good spot to go if there's mobs coming up here. You got to be careful. There may be a lizard man warrior to the right. There's a lizard man camp there. Oh, what do we have there? Oh, shoot, he's ready to attack. Okay, we see that, just back up, because if he's coming this way, yep, he is. So you got to go back. If we could get into that side area there, we would be able to avoid him. But the problem is we can't. see where he is. Okay, let's see if we can get right past him. Go straight. It's very, very risky. He may see us, but he is the Qeynos roamer. One of them. One of them. He'll kill us in one shot. Go up this side. We need to avoid indifferent. Good. Okay, we're going to keep looking here. You see this opening right here? That is right there. That's one hiding spot you can go into if you need to. Once again, keep your eyes open. Okay. And keep in mind there can be a lizard man warrior or whatever in this area. It looks okay. Just be ready to make a move up the hill there on the side of the wall. The side of the wall will give you distance. That was close. Okay, he's indifferent. And we should be all set to go here. So let's go for it. Here's the tricky spot right here. This is where it can get really hairy. There can be stuff on either side. Nothing there, nothing there. Just keep going. And this is the area you got to watch out for. If there's stuff in here, you've got a problem. If not, you're going to make it. And once you get through here, up to here, you're okay. So take a break for just a moment. This has been a long video. Take a quick break so that we can get through this here. And thanks for staying with me. This is a long run. This is the hardest part is coming up right up ahead. Okay, so we made it into the Freeport, and now the hard part comes. The dangerous part about the Freeport is there are lots of skeletons patrolling up and down across this road here. In addition, if that weren't hard enough, you also have Bouncer Flurb and Bouncer Herd on the other side of the, near the river. One's in front of the river and one's on the other side of the river. So you have to be super careful. So what you want to do is get up a little bit close to here. There's a marsh bear. And oh boy, if it weren't even hard, he's KOS to us too. So yeah, you've got to try to make a run right through this and hope that none of them see you. The skeletons are definitely KOS. What else do we have up here? Let's take a look. It's a real low percentage chance that you're going to make it. There's a skeleton going by at level 1. It's just crazy, but like I said, if you have the Spirit of Wolf potion and a levitate potion, you can get up on the wall. Thankfully, Lizard Man Watcher isn't KOS. You can get up high on the wall up here, and you can levitate over here. I don't know if we're going to make this through here. It's all a matter of timing. The way I would do it is, what we're going to do is we're going to try to creep out there little by little and just inch our way in there and get through here. We're going to try to make a straight line towards the bridge. And so what we're going to do is when we get out there, we're going to try to con the stuff. And let's see. Take a look around. Anything here? Anything there? Nope. We're going to inch our way out there and see what we have. Got to watch out because stuff can see here, and we're going to keep going like this. Whoop! What's that over there? He's a scout. He's okay. Whoop, you see that? The skeleton? Whoa. Oh, that was scary. So we dodged a skeleton. Best thing to do is look both ways. Getting close to that bridge. You have to use the bridge. Whoa, look who's here. Okay, that is dangerous. Now, the fact that he's there, that's actually a good thing because you know where he is. And yeah, wow. Okay, we made it to the halfway point right over the bridge. This is pretty safe. Now what we have to do is we have to watch out for other things. What I want to do is head in a diagonal way up to the north wall. I think that is the hardest part back there. We almost ran into him, and we almost ran into a skeleton. So you got to really take it slow. Don't just run through there. Take your time. Check this way, make sure. Oh, look who's coming. So let's go pedal to the metal. Let's get up this way here. You see where it says Sucor Point? That's a safe spot, so it should be okay there. These guys are KOS, so let's dodge them. Let's go at a little angle. Let's go up the wall and let's catch our breath. So we made it through the hardest part right here. This is definitely the most difficult part. I would say right over here is very difficult. There's always a chance that by the time you get out here, there'll be another group hunting stuff out here. They usually are going to be out somewhere around here, and maybe they're going to be killing the guys, and it'll be okay. If that's the case, you're good to go. But if not, just take it slow. Take a step out there, con everything, look around, take another step, con everything. and you should be able to make it through like this. Once you get on the top of the wall, it's pretty much a straight shot across, so we'll go ahead and do that. This is just a fire beetle. Yep, there we go. Dubious is nice. And it's just a straight shot through. There's another difficult spot when we get into Inethul Swamp, but it's nowhere as difficult as what we've just come through right now. If you made it this far, you pretty much made it all the way. And you could give yourself a big high five. Just stay along the wall and all will be well. I would really recommend getting the Spirit of Wolf potion and the levitate, because you could just fly right through this, and it would guarantee your success. Because I can just see there that skeleton, we almost didn't see him and he would have killed us right there. Now that's a decayed skeleton, so we don't have to worry about him. But the other one was a real skeleton, and that was scary. Almost there. Okay, decayed skeleton, no problemo. Okay, into the Inethul Swamp. Here we are, we made it. Okay, so once again, same with the tutorial for how to get from Grob to Neriak. We're going to hug the left wall. There should be a tricky spot up there somewhere. So let's go ahead and put the shield up. The mobs are lower here, so that works to our advantage. We got our mask on. It's a little darker without it, but same thing pretty much. Quest mob. and up the side we go. As you remember, sometimes there are mobs against the wall. We have to be careful for them. Okay, here we are. Right about here are the two frog locks. They are level 4. And if you remember from the other video, we went across to the little island over there. It's still a little tricky. We've got a frog lock forger, it's level 6. It is possible to get around them from going high on the wall, but I don't know if that's actually possible, and it's a little risky. So let's see what we can do. This height may be enough. Let's zoom in on the map. Let's see if we can do it. Let's try it. And looks like we have made it. If you are not sure, you can use the island in the middle and use a little timing and go that way. But there we go. We're high up on the wall, so that adds to the distance, and therefore they have trouble seeing you. Okay, good. We made it. Shortened it, so better than swimming. Okay, South Desert Row, you know the plan, stay to the left. You have to watch out for Kazel out there, because Kazel is a sand giant. He's level 51. He'll definitely kill you. But the good news is he just tracks back and forth across the middle, and he may not be on the left side here. This is the Eldon camp. You won't see this when you get out here. These guys here are when Eldon opens. So let's just continue up here. Let's just hope Kazel isn't out. Stay close to the wall. Right about now, take a look around if you see him. So there, you can take the mask off. It's daytime again. See, you see if you go this way, you get the orcs over there. So do not see Kazel yet. So it means he's maybe not here. On the fresh server, he will be up about 100% of the time. It's just a matter of, is he going to be over right here? You see where it says Kazel Roamer. And that's where he usually will come by, but he also tracks over to the eastern side of the map about halfway through. So if you don't see him here, you're pretty much good to go. Just head up to Ortelius here. And then if you made it this far, you're in pretty good shape. There's also going to be a sand giant Husam somewhere. These guys should be okay, I believe. Yep, indifferent, and this guy, he's erudite also, so he should be indifferent, but you never know. Okay, let's survey the landscape. No gazelle. Looks good. Now see this rock right in front of me, right about to the north? We're going to head straight for that. And that's going to be the secret. If we can get to that, we're going to be okay. Then on a TLP server, there will not be any sand giants to the left of me up here. They won't be there at all. So you won't have to worry about them. You see the sand giants right there. But if you head about right here, just a little bit to the right of this rock, you should be okay. And here we go. We've made this. I'm going to take a look back around to see how everything looks. There's a derv camp right here. And here's something scary. You don't want to get too close to it. This dry bone skeleton, he's a caster. He'll one-shot you. So keep going. Let's keep moving. I'll show you where the safe spot is. If you get to up about here, right between in this opening, this is generally a safe area right here. You can rest right here. You made it to South Row. You don't want to go to the left. This is dangerous. Along the way, you want to try to get to the beach. Once you get to the beach, you're in great shape. So from here, you want to make a beeline, go straight across here. It's going to be one more kind of dangerous spot. And there's going to be an orc on the top of the hill. You want to stay close to the right here. Zoom in your map so you can see as close this guy right here. He's level 14. He'll definitely kill you. So stay close to the wall. Just like that. Once you get to here, you're pretty much home free. It's all sunny beaches and sand. So just continue up the beach here. Enjoy the sights. If people are coming down here by this time, they're probably going to be surprised to see an erudite running up the beach, and they're going to wonder, how did you ever get here? At this point, you could bum a spirit of wolf off people if you want to, but just wave to them and they'll be shocked that you made it this far. But it was not an easy trip, that's for sure. Still, you can get killed along the way. It can still happen. You still have to be careful. And up we go. Into North Row. Okay, so here we go. Same deal here. Stay along the beach all the way up. You want to get up as high as you can where it's safe. These guys are apprehensive to you. There we go. We're going to start turning across here. Before you do this, take a look around. Make sure the coast is clear. Things like pumas will attack you, and you won't be able to get away from them at all. They're very fast moving. So make sure you maintain good visibility. This area isn't always the safest, but at least you can see what's going on. If you get on top of a hill without getting attacked, you're going to be in good shape too. Okay, you're clear. So head to the big pillar right there, straight ahead. And once you get over there and you get up on that, it's pretty safe. Keep looking right, keep looking left. By this time, there will be people out here hunting, so it's probably just a straight shot through here and nothing at all to worry about. And once again, they're going to be surprised to see you coming up from the beach. You'll be like a hero. They'll be like, wow, you actually, how did you get over here? They're not going to see anybody like you. It'll just be like in the old days. So here we go, around to the Common Lands Tunnel. And down we go. Be careful here. Sometimes people will be training all the zombies and stuff up here. You got to also be careful in the tunnel. There may be a lot of zombies at an undead right at the zone in, so be careful about that. Your other option is to go into East Freeport. And if you go into East Freeport, you can go ahead and get the soul binder and bind over there. That's a safe place. And you can operate out of here, but if the way is safe into here, definitely go for the Common Lands Tunnel because there's a parcel vendor right there. And there we go. Parcel vendor is right here. You can get stuff sent to you, no problem. And in the back we have the soul binder. Here we go. And it looks like there's already a bunch of people here. Okay, we made it, everybody. This is it. So, Aruden to Freeport, basically. Freeport's just right outside. You can go outside if you want to. Take a right and you go into West Freeport. You can go back the other way and get there. So it's basically the same thing. So we've made it. That was an epic run. But I want to stress that the Freeport is a very dangerous place. What you want to do when you get into Freeport, take your time, look around. And if you have to zone, go ahead and zone. Back out, but take a look and make sure there's no skeletons or bouncer herd and bouncer flurb. Make sure they're not around. They go north and south, and remember the bears can see you too, so take it slow, check and check and check. It's going to be the most nerve-wracking part of the trip, but if you can get past that somehow, you're fine. If you have Spirit of Wolf or the speed potion and you have the levitate potion, go high up on the wall as you zone in, and then fly over all that stuff full speed ahead. Nothing will catch you, and you'll make it all the way through to the other side. You can even go right straight through the middle. You don't have to go up against a wall or anything, and you'll be here in record time. Okay, everybody, good luck, and I hope you guys make it. Make sure you post stories of your successes or your failures. I'm really curious to see how you guys do. Once again, if you get up to a higher level, you can cast invisibility, or if you have an enchanter in your group that's going with you at the same time, then it becomes easy because they can cast invisibility at level 4, which means you can go through High Keep, or you can go through Runny Eye and those places. That is a much quicker trip, and it's a much more it's much safer with Inviso. The problem with the Freeport is there's undead and there's live mobs out there at the same time, and that makes it way more difficult. I would rate it 9 out of 10 on the difficulty level, just because you have to check and some stuff you can't see behind. But good luck, everybody, and I hope you make it, and hope to see some erudites over in Freeport, the Freeport area on day 1.